Cam, another prospect camp for you. Obviously, you and Ryan Johansson took more of a leadership role this year. Kind of talk about what went into you guys talking about that and kind of leading what you're trying to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was obviously our first year pro for both of us, and I mean, obviously when Tyler Wright called both of us, he was expecting us to come in and lead, especially by example, and take the young guys in and just bring them up to pace, and I think that we've been doing a pretty good job.
You were part of Team USA at World Championships. Kind of talk about that. And also you got a bigger taste of being with Jack Johnson, who came late in the year, and kind of he was the captain of Team USA, kind of leader. What kind of stuff did you learn from him, too, on how to be a leader?
Well, it was great to be part of Team USA and just get the privilege to play with, some of the best players in the world and to play against some of the best players in the world from the different countries. And obviously it was an honor to play again with Jack Johnson and for him to be the captain. And ever since he came to Columbus, I've been learning so much from him, just on and off the ice, and he's kind of taken me under his wing and really showed me, what it's like to be a pro and the hard work you have to put in day out, whether, you have off days, he works just as hard. And, he's a great leader and a great mentor for me and other players.
You haven't had much of a break this summer, going, since the end of the season, went to Worlds and back and forth here. But you started a new training with Ben Prentice, I think. And what are you changing that up, and what are you trying to get out of that?
Yeah, well, obviously switch up my training with Ben Prentice, and it's been really great. And I've been working out with him for the past 4 weeks, and he puts you on a specific diet for each body type, and you probably eat 6 meals a day, 2 to 3 shakes a day, and it gets you leaner, but at the same time it gets you more explosive and a lot stronger.
Somebody, you haven't got a lot to look at here, but a kid that's kind of taken the same role, a lot of comparisons to TJ Tynan with you, American kid, taking the college route. Now he's kind of on the Hobie Baker, watch list, I guess you would say. Have you given him any tips any specific tips with him in regards to play and things like that?
Actually, I've talked to him a couple times, but he's been kind of in and out of the with Voter there, and I know his wrist is kind of bugging him, so he hasn't been on the ice too much. And but I see that he's doing really well in college, and he's, like you said, taking kind of the same path that I am. And I actually asked him if he was going to stay all 4 years, because he's going to be a junior next year, and he says he's hoping to stay all 4 years, just get a little bigger and stronger. And from just the highlights that I've seen him play against Notre Dame, he's a really good player.
Talk about last year. Did you ever imagine this Cam Sanity that just blew up? I mean, it just went incredible. Have you ever experienced anything like that, and kind of how you've embraced it through Twitter and different things like that and interacting with the fans?
Yeah, well, obviously I was not expecting that. It was just such a whirlwind of a year, being here at the beginning of the season and then getting sent down for a majority of the AHL season, and then called up the last couple months. And it's been a great year, and I've learned so much at each side of the levels. And to go along with Camp Sandy, I had no idea that even occurred, but I owe a lot of that to all the Columbus fans. They're such great fans, and that's why we come to the rink every day to play for them.